that would air, the Disney World Christmas parades, which would always be shot around November, like the segments they would shoot in November. So at the time, when you would watch the Christmas parade, they would cut live to the parade like on Main Street USA. But any like cutaways to like celebrities or other characters, that was all pre-recorded, like over a month in advance, and like around like the 1st of November, and so Bear would get to go down and do those segments. In fact, one time there was like at the end there was like a whole big, they wanted to have a big crowd scene with all the characters and the Santa Claus float and everybody there, and so. And that's what they would do too. They would also pre-record the parade so that in case of inclement weather on Christmas Day, they had a parade to fall back on. And so they had this big crowd scene, and Bear was up front with Clay Aikens and a couple of the celebrities and Wayne Brady. And behind him is like all the Disney characters like Mickey and Minnie and Baloo and Pluto and so but they wanted a photo of everybody. So, everybody, look up here, smile. And Bear turned around and said to the character, say cheese. Oh, just kidding. And everybody, of course, mimed the oh shucks and oh we can't and things like that. So,
well, this is perfect. This is getting all of our Bear in the Big Blue House in the parks information right out of the gate. So if anybody just wants to know about the theme park aspect of the show after this segment, I guess they're going to tune out. But as far as this goes, so this entire the live shows and the Disney MGM and all that stuff, it all started from that one walk around experience you had?
Well, yeah, I took Bear, the one from the show, because he was there's walk-arounds, like, Mickey and Minnie are walk-arounds. But a walk-around puppet or a full-body puppet is what Bear is. It's what Big Bird is. It's like the next step of being, it's not just a costume, it really is a puppet, but it's a puppet you wear from head to toe. And so I took Bear down, and this way I was able to walk around because at that point, that's when the crafty people at Muppets, at the Henson Company, had figured out how to put camera into Bear's left eye.
Oh, okay. This was going to be my next question, is how did that experience go if you couldn't see?
Yeah, so this little like camera in his left eye, and there's like little glint. And so they had a matching eye with a matching glint. And so if the vision I had was, imagine, okay, everybody's listening, you too, Kev, take your left hand and make a circle and put it around your left eye. And then with your right hand, cover your right eye. So that's pretty much the vision I had with a monitor, the monitor that I had. So this way, I had to make sure that, people weren't like, blindsiding me on my right side. And just being aware that I only had like vision out of like the left eye. But then I could see things. And so I could see people and talk to people and actually walk around and be free and just wander around, which was great. So I started using that for when I did appearances because Bear was popular. And so he would go on shows like, at that time, Donnie and Marie and Wayne Brady had a show. There was also Hollywood Squares, which was great. And so that's when I would have two monitors. I would have the monitor that showed me what Bear looked like on TV. I would get the feed that the TV show would give so that I could see what Bear looked like as if you were watching at home. And then right next to it was a second monitor as a backup. So this way I could actually have Bear's vision and see where I was going, because Bear was the only Muppet character, because technically he is a Muppet. Bear's the only Muppet character who was able to walk out with the celebrities and get into a square, because that's how they introduced at the top of the show. They would introduce each star, and each star would come out, take a bow in front of the live studio audience, and then go into their square. When Kermit, Elmo, Big Bird, and Oscar did it, it was already preset because they couldn't walk out. But Bear could, and I was very proud of that.
Okay, so I have